Name, Marcus Seidel, from St. Louis, Missouri. Born and raised, although I have lived in several other places. My first show was in spring of 2011. I've been training for bodybuilding purposes since like 2009. Okay. So as soon as I got done playing college basketball, my focus went towards bodybuilding, but it was about basically exactly 2 years before I actually got on stage.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. I've always been fascinated by it before I knew anything about it. Like when I was like a little kid, I would always be in like the magazine section of the grocery store when my parents were buying groceries, looking through the magazines and stuff. I don't know why I remember this, but when I was probably 5, 6 years old, I talked my parents into buying me like, I don't know what it was, like Muscle and Fitness or Flex or something, Muscular Development, I don't know. And there was a picture of Sean Ray. I didn't know that was who it was back then, but there was a picture of Sean Ray, and I thought it was like the coolest picture, so I like tore it out and posted it on my wall. I was probably literally 6 or 7. Had no idea who Sean Ray was until now. I look back and like it was definitely Sean Ray. It was pretty cool. The past 2 years, it's kind of been funny for me because if you go back beyond 2 years, I competed at the national level a couple times. Well before I was actually ready for it. It was just one of those things, and it's something that I talk my own clients out of doing now, because people get kind of delusional. They're like, oh, I did well at a show, I'm qualified, I better go do nationals. Being qualified doesn't mean you're ready. Not every time. Sometimes it does, but whatever. I went and did it before I was ready, kind of thought I was better than I was, got put in my place very quickly, and I kind of got my head on straight, made improvements, learned a lot about the sport in general, about nutrition, about training, and most importantly about myself. So I've won, gotten a couple class wins at some decent shows locally, and then last year in Arizona, and now I believe I'm ready for the junior national. It's been really good. I tell my clients this all the time. There's never a convenient time to do a contest prep. You have people like, I don't want to prep through the holidays, or I don't want to prep during summer, or when there's all, blah, blah, blah. There's never a convenient time to prep. Luckily for me this year, I haven't had any, issues. No. I bought a house, had to move. It was a little stressful, but again, life is going to happen during prep. Well, it's my job. Yeah. That's literally that's how I pay my bills. So yeah, I take clients during my prep. To be honest with you, sometimes it's kind of helpful, focusing on other people's nutrition and training and cardio and all that, because it distracts me from myself. It kind of gets me out of my own head sometimes. Can it be stressful? Yes, but if you're a nurse and you're prepping for a show, you're gonna have external stress from work doing that too, and you can't just say, well, I'm going to take the next 3 months off of my nursing job so I can get ready for a show. So it's not that bad. I wouldn't be doing the show if my goal wasn't to win it. So I want to win. That's my biggest goal. A top 5 placing, I'd walk away with my head held high. Outside of that, I'm going to turn around and probably compete again at the Wings of Strength 2 weeks later back in Chicago. I got to end on a high note. We'll see how this show goes. If it goes really well, it'll be a pro qualifier next year. If it doesn't go well, it'll be Wings of Strength and then reassess. So we'll see. I could make this about a 45-minute video. Thank you to all my clients. Again, they're awesome. They keep my head on straight. They keep me motivated. I have to lead by example, so they're there for that. Thank you to friends like yourself, training partners like yourself, people who keep me motivated, keep me training my ass off every single day, because without that, I wouldn't be where I am. Most importantly, my girlfriend, Alexis. Anyone who knows me knows her, and without her, this would be borderline impossible. Exponentially more difficult. You know, she's there. She gets to see all the behind-the-scenes craziness that I don't show on the surface, and she deals with it better than anyone I could ever imagine. So yeah, definitely her. And, you know, anybody who's ever showed support in any way, shape, or form, I thank and shout out those people.